Suchitra, my friend, she lives next door. I'm going marketing with her. So let's call her. Suchitra? Suchitra?
Ah, yes, Niranji, how are you?
Yeah, fine. Are you ready?
Yes, let's go. Let's go. I have my list also for shopping.
Yes, I also have my list and I want to go to the market. Where do you want to go?
I want to go to the market as well, and also have to remember that we have to go to the textile shop also.
Okay, what are you going to buy?
I have written them down. Niranji, a tube of toothpaste, a liter of ice cream, a bottle of coconut oil, 100 grams of strawberries also, I love strawberries, a packet of washing powder. It's over.
Right, so you can buy them at the market or at the grocery shop. And what do you want to buy at the textile shop?
I have written it down as well. A bed sheet, 2 pillowcases and a tablecloth.
Okay, a bed sheet.
2 pillowcases also.
Right.
And a tablecloth.
Right. And do you know what I'm going to buy?
Tell me.
I have to buy at the market only. I'm not going to the textile shop, but I can assist you.
Please.
Right. And I want to buy 5 kilos of rice for home. And then I want 500 grams of sugar and a packet of tea, a liter of oil, and I want a bunch of grapes. My favorite fruit is grapes, so I'm going to buy a bunch of grapes.
A bunch of grapes?
Yes.
Okay.
And a pot of curd
pot
for my
of
dessert today.
Okay.
Yes, there's honey at home, so I'm going to buy a pot of curd and a comb of bananas.
All right, a comb of bananas as well.
Yes.
Okay.
So, shall we go then?
Please.
Yes,
Hurry
let's
up.
go.
Yes.
Right. So, children, today our lesson is collective nouns and compound nouns. You may have found some words which are collective nouns and compound nouns. So, let's see, children. Collective nouns and compound nouns. And this is a list, right? This is the list that I wrote. And let's read this. Shall we, Miss Suchitra?
All right. A packet of tea, a kilo of sugar, a carton of milk, a bottle of oil, a loaf of bread, a box of matches, a liter of ice cream, a bar of chocolate.
So, they are collective nouns, right? And first of all, let's learn the collective nouns, children. So, let's see what collective nouns are. What are collective nouns, Suchitra?
All right, so collective nouns are names for a collection or a number of people, animals or things.
Right. Collective nouns are names for a collection or a number of people, animals or things. And remember, children, collective nouns are names for a collection of animals, people or things. So, let's look at some collective nouns for people. These are the collective nouns for people. Let's look at this, children. Collective nouns for people. What can you see?
Dancers.
Right. And this is
a group of dancers.
A group of dancers. Can you see, children? So, what is the collective noun here?
Group.
Group. Right. So, we can use this word for other people as well. Let's see, children. Now, what can you see?
Kids, children.
Yes, kids, a group of kids. Even in your classrooms, you can see a group of kids, right? And now what can you see? Who are they?
They are engineers.
Yes, a group of engineers, right? Again, you can use the word group, the collective noun group, to describe a group of engineers. So, the group is the collective noun, children. And now what can you see?
Friends.
Friends, children. You also have groups of friends, right? Even we also have, Suchitra and myself also have a group of very good friends. So, this is a group of friends. And let's look at some collective nouns of animals. collective nouns of animals. To describe animals also we can use collective nouns, children. Let's look at the first one. What is it?
Deer.
Yes, deer. A cute herd of deer. Right? And now?
Bison.
Yes, bisons. Do you find bisons in Sri Lanka?
No, I don't think so.
No. There are animals like buffaloes and they are not found in Sri Lanka. And can you look at the picture and identify, children? These are a herd of bisons. Herd is a collective noun to describe bisons. And this is
Cattle.
yes, a herd of cattle. The cattle is also a word used for animals like cows and sheep, right? So here you can see a herd of cattle. And now what can you see?
Hedgehogs.
Hedgehogs, which have spikes in their backs. Do you know them, children? Yes, you know them, right? So this is a herd of hedgehogs. A herd of hedgehogs. Let's look at collective nouns for things, children. We use collective nouns to describe things as well. So what can you see here, children?
A pile of grass.
A pile of grass. So what is the collective noun?
Pile.
Pile. Pile of grass. And we can use the noun pile, the collective noun pile, to describe more nouns. Look at this. What is this?
A pile of hay.
A pile of hay. Hay can be seen in your paddy fields, children. When the paddy is cut, you can see hay in your paddy fields. So this is a pile of hay. And what is this? A pile of
Rubbish.
a
Garbage.
pile of rubbish or garbage, children. Can you see? Do you like? Is it a pleasant sight?
It's not.
No, it's not a pleasant sight, right? So this is a pile of rubbish. And what is this?
Paper.
Yes, a pile of paper.
Paper.
A pile of paper. So what is the collection noun that we learnt?
Collective noun is pile.
Right. Next one. More collective nouns for people, children, and look at the pictures, right? For every collective noun there is a picture, children, so it will be easy for you to understand the collective noun. So who is this?
A bevy of girls.
A bevy of girls. So what is the collective noun?
Bevy.
Bevy. And the next one is?
Directors.
Right. And a board of directors. A board of directors. The collective noun is board, children. And they take decisions at meetings. And this is
A cast of actors.
a cast of actors. In a movie or in a drama, when they get together, we call them a cast of actors. And this is, children,
So the collective noun is a patrol or policeman.
right, a patrol of policemen. A patrol of policemen, right? And the next one is a caravan of
Gypsies.
gypsies. Who are gypsies? The people who go from place to place. Even in our country, you can see gypsies, children. They don't have permanent homes. They go from place to place. And by looking at the picture, you can understand the meaning. So this is a caravan of gypsies. And the next one is
A party of friends.
a party of friends. A party of friends. And the next one is
We can say soldiers, so you call it a regiment of soldiers.
a regiment of soldiers. And the next one is, who are they? Are you also doing scouting at school, children?
They are scouts.
Yes. It's a troop of scouts. A troop of scouts. And then this is, we don't like these people. The next picture, they are not good people. Who are they?
Thieves.
Thieves. And we call them
A gang of thieves.
a gang of thieves. And this is a class of students. A class of students, children. So here you learned many collective nouns for people. Let's read them, children. A bevy of girls, a board of directors, a cast of actors, a patrol of policemen,
A caravan of gypsies, a party of friends, a regiment of soldiers, a troop of scouts, a gang of thieves, and a class of students.
Right. Next one, children. This is, in this picture, you can see more collective nouns for animals. Again, children, look at the pictures and identify the collective nouns. So, this is
An army of ants.
right, an army of ants. We can use the word army to describe animals as well, children, not only people, right? Not only army of soldiers, we can use army of ants. Have you seen when we drop a piece of cake, what can you see?
They come marching.
Yes, they come marching, an army of ants come marching to eat that piece of cake. Have you also noticed, children? I hope you have noticed. So, we can say an army of ants. And this is,
Elephants.
yes, a herd of elephants. A herd of elephants. So, herd is the collective noun, children. And the next one is,
Gulls.
yes, a colony.
A colony of gulls.
Gull is a seabird, children, a colony of gulls. And the next one is,
Insects.
yes, a cloud of insects, a cloud of insects. And this is,
Dogs.
yeah, do you know what my favorite animal is?
Yes, that's dog, right?
Yes, that is dog. I love dogs. So, this is a kennel of dogs. And the next one is,
Bears.
yes, a sloth of bears, a sloth of bears. And the next one is,
A zoo of wild animals.
a zoo of wild animals. And the next one is,
Whales.
yes, a school of whales. Children, we can use the word school to describe this animal, right? A school of whales, a school of herrings. For fish also we can use the word school. And the next one is,
A shoal of fish.
a shoal of fish. And this is,
Sheep. And the collective noun is flock.
flock. So, these are the collective nouns that you learned, children. An army of ants,
A herd of elephants.
a colony of gulls,
A cloud of insects.
a kennel of dogs,
A sloth of bears.
a zoo of wild animals,
A school of whales.
a shoal of fish.
A flock of sheep.
So, you learned many collective nouns of animals, children. So, let's learn some more collective nouns for things. Right, what can you see, children? Can you identify the picture? Let's see.
Islands.
Yes, a group of islands. So, earlier we used the word group to describe people. A group of engineers, a group of friends, a group of people. Now, we know that we can use the word group to describe things as well. A group of islands, a group of islands. And the next one is, what is it? Children bring this when they come to school.
Beetle leaf.
Yes, it's
A sheaf of beetle.
a sheaf of beetle. And the next one is, identify the picture, children. They collect them.
Photographs.
Right. And what is it? An album of photographs. An album of photographs. Next one.
Keys.
Yes. And the collective noun is,
A bunch
Yes.
of keys.
a bunch of keys. And this is
Wheat.
wheat. We use wheat flour to make bread, right? So, this is a harvest of wheat, a harvest of wheat. And the next one is, we can see this in the night sky. And what is it?
Stars.
Yes, a galaxy of stars, a galaxy of stars. And the next one is
Fruits.
fruits, and this is
A basket of fruit.
a basket of fruit. And the next one is,
Stairs.
yes, we climb them, stairs, and
A flight of stairs.
flight of stairs. And the next one is
Ships.
ships, a fleet of ships, a fleet of ships. And the last one is, can you identify, children?
Cotton.
A bale of cotton. A bale of cotton. So these are the collective nouns for things that you learnt, children. Let's read them. A group of violins.
A sheaf of beetle.
An album of photographs.
A bunch of keys.
A harvest of wheat.
A galaxy of stars.
A basket of fruit.
A flight of stairs.
A fleet of ships.
A bale of cotton.
Right. So I hope that our children learned many collective nouns for people, animals and things. So now you will be able to do a small activity, I guess. Shall we go for an activity, children? Let's see. Right. This is very easy, children. Fill in the blanks with given collective nouns. The collective nouns are flock,
class, pack, litter, slice, bottle.
Right. Flock, class, pack, litter, slice and bottle. So, the first one is a blank of birds.
A flock of
A
birds.
flock of birds. Children, do this, right? It's better if you can do before us, right? Let's try a blank of puppies.
A litter of puppies.
A litter of puppies. When you have many puppies, we call them a litter. Next one, a blank of pizza.
A slice of pizza.
Right. Next one, a blank of students.
A class of students.
A class of students. And the next one is a blank of wolves.
A pack of wolves.
A pack of wolves. And the last one is a blank of oil. Even it was in my list.
That's right.
Right.
A bottle of oil.
Right, a bottle of oil. I hope our children got this correct. Did you get all the answers correct, children? I hope you did. So let's move on to the next activity. You have one more activity. This is from the textbook, right? There was a puzzle. So these are the clues that given for you. These are the words which come across, right? Shall we read the first one, miss?
Our English teacher read out a blank of verbs.
What can it be, children? Think. Think and find the word. Yes.
List. A
Right.
list of verbs.
Our English teacher read out a list of verbs. And the next one is, I gave a blank of flowers to my friend on her birthday. Blank of flowers. What is it?
A bouquet of flowers.
Right, a bouquet of flowers, right? So what is the answer, children? I gave a bouquet of flowers to my friend on her birthday. You have to use these words, these answers to fill in the words in the puzzle. Fill in the words in the crossword puzzle, children. The next one.
We all shared the blank of chocolate given by my uncle.
We all shared. That means we can't share a single bar. There should be more chocolates. So what can it be?
The box of chocolate.
Right. We all shared the box of chocolate given by my uncle. Next one is,
There is a blank of biscuits in the cupboard.
there is
A tin of biscuits.
in the cupboard. So the answer is tin, children. So all these words are collective nouns, right? List, bouquet, box and tin. All of these words are collective nouns. Next one, a blank of rice was given to every displaced family. A blank of rice. What is the answer?
A sack of rice.
Right, a sack of rice was given to every displaced family. The next one is,
A blank of soldiers went back to their barracks.
right, a blank of soldiers. The answer is, children,
A troop of soldiers.
went back to their barracks, right? So, troop of soldiers is the collective noun. Sandria bought a blank of curd. Sandria bought a
Pot of curd.
I also was planning to buy a pot of curd for my home.
That's right.
Right. So, the collective noun is pot of curd. Next one,
My mother offered a blank cake to the visitor.
my mother offered how does your mother offer cake? Does she serve the whole cake?
No.
No. What is it?
A piece.
Here's a piece of cake to the visitor. So the answer is piece. Next one. Vinura had a blank of tea. Vinura had a
Cup of tea.
cup of tea. So I hope that you got all the answers correct, children. These are the words which come across, right? Let's look at the words which come down. Right. Can you read Miss Suchitra, first one?
Yes, my mother bought a blank of potatoes at the supermarket.
So the answer is, children, my mother bought
A kilo of potatoes.
right, kilo of potatoes, because we weigh it and buy, right? Next one.
My father bought me a blank of grapes. Bunch of grapes.
Right. My father bought me a bunch of grapes. So
You also want to buy one, right?
yes. And then I bought a blank of milk from the grocery store. And the answer is, children,
I bought a bottle of milk.
bottle of milk. The student added a blank of salt water to the solution. Blank means we don't add lot of salt, right? We add a drop of salt.
Salt.
So these are the answers, children. Kilo, bunch, bottle and drop are collective nouns, right? So let's move on to the next activity that is also from your textbook. You can see this picture, children. This is a picture of a fair.
Fair.
That is the place that we were planning to go.
That's right.
Right. And what can you see, miss?
I can see vegetables and fruits.
And coconuts and
Coconuts.
rice.
That's right.
And there's dried fish. Right. There are so many things. So how are we going to ask from the shop? When we go to the market, how are we going to ask for these things? Right. So this is the example, children. We have to write 1 kilo of potatoes is 60 rupees. So this is the example. You also have to write sentences like this. Right. You also have to write sentences like this. Let's try, children. Look at the vegetables that are found in this picture and let's try to write sentences.
1 kilo of rice is 65 rupees.
So that is not a vegetable actually. 1 kilo of rice is 65 rupees. The price is mentioned in this picture. And the next one is?
100 grams of tomatoes is 40 rupees.
Right. 100 grams of tomatoes is 40 rupees. Next one.
500 grams of pumpkins is 40 rupees.
500 grams of pumpkins is 40 rupees.
500 grams of brinjals is 40 rupees.
So this is an example, children. So you also can look at the picture, find things and write sentences, right? You can write more sentences than this, right? You can write more than 10 sentences with this picture because the prices are mentioned in the picture. Let's move on to the next activity. There is another puzzle. They have so many puzzles.
That's nice.
Right. So this is the second puzzle that
Yes.
they found. There also they have to fill in the blanks using collective nouns, right? So this is unit 4, activity 7, children. Do you like to eat ice cream?
I love to eat ice cream. That's why I'm going to buy.
And what is your favorite type?
That is chocolate ice cream.
I love fruit and nut ice cream.
All right.
So children, let's look at this, right? The first one, the words which come across. Number 1,
Do you want another blank of ice cream?
what is it?
A scoop.
Right.
Do you want another scoop of ice cream?
Yes, I want.
All right.
Right. Next one, my little sister is eating a blank of chocolate. All the tasty things are there.
That is what?
What is it?
A bar of chocolate.
Right. My little sister is eating a bar of chocolate. In the night sky, I saw a blank of stars. What is it?
A galaxy of stars.
Galaxy of stars. This word was found by our children earlier. Right. My mother bought a blank of toothpaste. How do you buy toothpaste?
A tube of
Right.
toothpaste.
Let's see whether Miss Suchitra is correct. Yes, she's correct. My mother bought a tube of toothpaste. Add a blank of garlic to the dal curry. What is the answer, children?
Add a clove of garlic.
Add a clove of garlic to the dal curry. And a blank of wolves ran into the jungle.
A pack of wolves.
A pack of wolves. So again children, you can see there's all these words are collective nouns. Scoop, bar, galaxy,
Tube, clove, pack.
right, all of these words are collective nouns. Let's look at the words which come down, right? The first one is
A blank of bees attacked the tourists at Sigiriya.
right. What is the answer, children?
A swarm.
A swarm of bees attacked the tourists at Sigiriya. The next one is a blank of ships arrived at the Colombo harbour. What could be the answer, children?
A fleet of ships, right?
Right, a fleet of ships arrived at the Colombo harbour. There isn't a blank of dust in my sister's room because it's very clean, right? So what is it?
A speck of dust.
Right, there isn't a speck of dust in my sister's room. So if you have the word dust, you always have to use the collective noun speck. Next one, give me a blank of water please. Give me a blank of water please. Pleaded the patient, he's pleading, right? So what is it?
It can be a drop of water.
Yes, at least a drop of water. Please give me at least a drop of water. So this is again a collective noun, children. So what are the collective nouns that you learned just now in this puzzle? The words are
Swarm, fleet, speck and drop.
Right. Let's move on to the next activity. This is from your workbook page, right? Page 33. What you have to do is you have to circle, right? Actually, you have to circle the words, the collective nouns in this one, but I will underline here, but you have to circle them, right? Let's find. Can you read the first one, miss?
A crew of sailors landed
The island.
the island.
Right. And what is the collective noun? Did you find it?
A crew of sailors.
Right. Our children also may have found it because they know these words now. What is the word, children?
A crew.
A crew. Next one, a school of salmon swam up the stream. A school of salmon swam up the stream. What is the answer?
School.
A school. I told you, children, you can use the word school to describe a collection of fish. Whales, herrings, salmon. You can use the word school. Next one.
I had to climb 2 flights of stairs to go to the new class.
So the collective noun is
Flight.
flights. Flights of stairs. They already saw that picture when we teach the lesson, right? I looked up at the night sky and saw a galaxy of stars.
Galaxy is a
Right.
collective noun there.
Right, children, I hope that you also got it correct. Next one, heaps of trash filled our garbage bin after the holidays. Heaps of trash. What is the collective noun?
Heaps.
Heaps. Heaps of trash. What is the meaning of trash?
Trash is garbage.
Yes, rubbish, garbage, trash, right, all have the same meaning. Right. So then again you have another picture, children. This is also from your workbook, right, the next activity. And you are given many pictures, right. These pictures may not be very clear to you, children, but if you have your books with you, you can turn to the page and look at the pictures and identify them. It will be clearer than this, right. So there are 10 pictures, right. There are 10 pictures and we have to identify the pictures, right. Shall we read the words, miss?
All right. So we have swarm of bees, bouquet of flowers, pride of lions, herd of cattle, collection of stamps, flock of sheep, school of whales, troop of monkeys, flight of stairs, crowd of people.
Right. So let's help the children, right? Children, can you identify? Look at your book and identify soon. The first one is swarm of bees. Where can you see the swarm of bees? What is the number, children? You have to identify the number. What is it?
Picture number 9.
Picture 9. Right. Next one, bouquet of flowers. Bouquet of flowers. That is
8.
right. Have you got it correct, children? I hope you had got it because this is a very interesting task. Next one, pride of lions. Pride of lions. When you find a collection of lions, we call them
Pride.
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 the pride of lions. And the picture is number 4. Picture number 4. Look at the children. Can you identify? Can you see the lions? A pride of lions. Next one, herd of cattle. What is the picture?
That is number 6, I think.
Yes, you're correct. Number 6. Next one, collection of stamps. Can you identify, children?
Number 5.
Number 5. And then the next one is flock of sheep. Flock of sheep. That is
Number 7.
number 7. Next one,
School of Whales.
what is it? What is
Number
the picture?
1, number 1.
1. Troop of monkeys. Troop of monkeys. Can you see, children?
That's number 10.
Yes, you're correct. Number 10. And the next one is flight of stairs. It is very clear. That picture is very clear. Did you find, children?
Number 2.
Yes, number 2. Crowd of people. Crowd of people.
That's number 3.
Number 3. Yes. So I hope that you got all these correct, children. Right? The numbers are here, so you can check your answers. And let's move on to the next part of the lesson, children. That is compound nouns. Compound nouns, right? So when we were discussing Miss Suchitra, right? Can you remember you had a list with you, right? You had a list. Miss Suchitra had a list with her. She wanted to buy certain things. She wanted to buy ice cream. She wanted to buy toothpaste, strawberries and bed sheets and pillowcases and a tablecloths also, right? So what are they, children? Do you know what they are? They are compound nouns because compound nouns are formed by adding 2 or more words together. So that is the next part of our lesson, children. Let's learn compound nouns. So what is a compound noun?
A compound noun is a noun that is made with 2 or more words.
Right. The examples are, children, bathroom, six-pack, bus stop. You can see different words, right? In the first one, you see only one word. One word is made of 2 words, bath and room. They form the word bathroom. And you can see that there's no space between those 2 words. And in the second one, six and pack get together to form the word six-pack. And there's a hyphen, a small dash between the 2 words. And the next one is bus stop. The 2 words bus and stop get together to form the word bus stop. And children, you can see there's a space between these 2 words. So there are 3 types of compound nouns that you can notice. Let's look at this, children. Let's see how we can form compound nouns, right? Let's see how we can form compound nouns, right? What can you see in the first picture?
News.
Yes, there's a person who reads news. And in the second one, there's
Paper.
paper. So news and paper
Newspaper.
form the word newspaper. So what is the compound noun?
Newspaper.
Right. And the next one is, what can you see?
Rain.
Right. And there's a bow. There's,
Bow.
yes, and the word is,
Rainbow.
right. Look at the words, children. Rain, the words rain and bow get together to form the compound noun rainbow. Have you seen rainbows in the sky?
Yes, of course.
After the rain?
With
Right.
different colors.
Yes. How many colors are there in a rainbow?
7.
Right, good. And the next one is,
You have house there.
and
You have wife.
yes, I have a wife there, right? And then, who is this?
That is a housewife.
Housewife who does so many work, right? Cooking, washing, looking after children, right? A housewife. House and wife, the words, two words get together to form the word housewife. And the next one is,
You have butter there.
and there's a,
Fly.
do you like flies?
I don't like flies,
Yes.
but I like butter.
Yes. And do you like the butterfly?
I love butterflies.
Yes, I also love because they are colorful, right? So, butter and fly make the word
Butterfly.
butterfly. They are very colorful and they are lovely insects, right? But do you think that they have a meaning? I mean, do we take butter and flies to make butterflies?
When they are taken alone, I don't see a relation to that word butterfly there.
Yes, yes. There's no relation, right? There's no relationship to this word, right? There's no butter in the butterfly, and there is a fly, of course, but that is not the same creature, right? Okay. Let's look at the next one, children. And what can you see? The first one is
See,
and the second picture is
food.
food. We love to eat food, and then
We
the
love
word
to eat seafood.
seafood. The words sea and food get together to form the word seafood. And let's look at the forms of compound nouns, children. When introducing this lesson, I told you that there are three types of compound nouns. What is the first one?
Open or spaced.
Right, open or spaced. There is a space between words. I told you, children, we use two or more words to form compound nouns. So when we take those words, we leave a space between the words, right? Look at this, tennis shoe. You can see there's a space between the words. So those compound nouns are called open or spaced compound nouns. And the second type is,
Closed or solid.
right, closed or solid. There is no space or hyphen between words. You can see the example, children. Bedroom, bedroom. Bed and room form the word bedroom. There are two words actually, but you can't see any space between these two words. Bedroom, right? So that is called a closed or solid compound noun. And the third type is,
Hyphenated.
what is a hyphen?
Hyphen is a punctuation mark,
Yes.
and that is a small dash,
Right.
we can call it.
There is a hyphen between words. Look at the example, children. 6 pack. Can you see a hyphen or a small dash between these two words?
Yes, there
Yes.
is one.
Right. So that is called a hyphen. These hyphenated compound nouns have a hyphen between words, right? Sometimes there is one hyphen and there can be two hyphens as well, right? So these are the forms of compound nouns. So let's learn some examples, right? There are compound nouns with space, without space, and with hyphen. So can you read the examples for the compound nouns with space?
Yes, with space you have ice cream, swimming pool, bus stop, living room, cleaning chart, ironing board.
Right. Children, can you see? There are two words in each example and there is a space between these two words. Ice cream, swimming pool, bus stop, living room, cleaning chart and ironing board. Right. And look at the next examples, children. These are the examples for compound nouns without space. You can see there's no space between the two words, right? Miss Suchitra?
Classmate, timetable, greenhouse, grasshopper, lifeguard, bedroom.
Who is a lifeguard? The person who saves lives, right? In sea beaches, right, at swimming pools, you can see lifeguards. They save children and people, grown-ups, when they are in danger. So these are examples for compound nouns without space. Look at these, children. These words are formed of two words, but there's no space between the words, right? Class, mate, classmate, but there's no space. Time, table form the word timetable. There's no space. Green house.
Greenhouse.
There's no space. Grass and hopper. Do you eat hoppers?
I love hoppers.
Right. Grass and hopper form the word grasshopper, and there's no space. Lifeguard.
Lifeguard.
Bedroom.
Bed and room forms bedroom.
Right. So there's no space in these words, children. And look at the next set of examples with hyphen. These words have one or more hyphens between the words, right? So what are the examples, Miss Suchitra?
Mother-in-law.
Right.
Dry cleaning. Merry-go-round. Passerby. Self-confidence and well-known.
Can you see, children, there's a hyphen, right? In some words there are two hyphens, and in some words you can see only one hyphen. And what is a merry-go-round?
We love to play in that, right?
Yes, they can be found at carnivals, right? We can go around, right? I think that you also have had this experience, children. Have you gone on a merry-go-round? I hope yes, right? So these words have hyphens, right? These words have hyphens between them. So what do you think, Miss? Now what should we do with our children?
A small task for them.
Okay. So what do they have to do here?
Write a compound noun for each picture.
Right. Write a compound noun for each picture. Right. So all these words are formed of two words, right? And that is a compound noun. First one. What can you see, children?
An airport.
Yes. And what are the two words that form the word airport?
Air and port.
Air and port form the word
Airport.
Right. And the second one is?
Grasshopper.
Right. Grass and hopper form the word grasshopper. And have you seen this?
Yes.
Yes, children play with this. What is it?
A skateboard.
Right. You can skate with this board. So that is called a skateboard. And who is this? My favorite person.
Grandmother.
Grandmother. Right. And again, grand and mother form the word grandmother. Next one.
A goldfish is there.
Do you have a goldfish in your tank?
Yes, I have one.
Yes. So this is called a goldfish. And did you brush your teeth today?
Definitely, we all have to.
Yes. So what do we use?
Toothbrush.
Toothbrush. The words tooth and brush form the word toothbrush. So these are compound nouns, children. These words are formed of two or more words. Let's look at the next activity.
Create new words using the words in the box.
The words in the box are man, suit, bowl, lamp, plate and keeper. And the words given are?
Track, shop, paper, foot, police, table.
Right. Children, look at the picture, identify and then fill in the blanks. The first one is track.
Suit, track suit.
Track suit. Second one.
Shopkeeper.
Shopkeeper. The person who keeps a shop is the shopkeeper. Next one.
Paper plate.
Paper plate. Next one.
Football.
I can remember that your favorite game was football, right?
That is right, yes. I like to watch, not to play.
Ah, really? Once you said that your favorite game was football, I can remember, maybe because you like to watch.
Yes.
Next one, who is this?
Policeman.
Policeman. And this is a?
Table lamp.
So all these words are again compound nouns. And this is from your textbook, children. You have to match, right? Match the words with A, with a bird, with a word in B to make a compound noun, right? Right. What are the words given in A?
We have railway, traffic, book, bus, rush, air, children's, high.
Right. And in the B side you have park, way, station, port, stop, shop, light and hour. right? The first one is done for you, right? What is it? G, park. What is it? Children's
Park.
park. Next one, way. What way is it? Children, find the word. What is it? H. What is it?
Highway.
Highway, right. Next one, blank, station. Which station is it?
Railway station.
Railway station. You have to find the letter with the word, right? A is railway. So, railway station. Next one, port. What port is it?
Airport.
Airport. And the next one is?
D, bus stop.
Right, very good. You are a clever child. Bus stop.
All right.
Next one?
C, bookshop.
Bookshop. Next one?
B, traffic light.
Traffic light. B, traffic light. Last one?
E, rush hour.
Right. What is a rush hour? The busy hour, right? In the mornings and in the evening, when the road is full of traffic, we call it a rush hour. So, what are the letters? G, H, A, F, D, C, B and E. So, these are the words, children. These are the words that we formed. What are they?
Railway station, traffic light, bookshop, bus stop, rush hour, airport, children's park, highway.
Right. Let's look at the next activity, children. That is also from your textbook, page 95. So, if you have the books, turn to page 95 and look at this. You have to use the previous words, that means these words, right? Railway station, traffic light, bookshop, bus stop, rush hour, airport, children's park or highway to fill in the blanks of the next activity. The first one is stop the bicycle, the blank is red. The answer is, children?
The traffic light is red.
Right, the traffic light is red. The next one is?
We waited at the blank for an hour before the bus arrived.
We waited at the?
Bus stop.
Right, bus stop for an hour before the bus arrived. Next one, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. is a blank and the road is full of traffic.
Rush hour.
Rush hour. And the next one is?
The blank was very big. There were trains arriving and departing all the time.
The
railway station was very big.
There were trains arriving and departing all the time. The last one is?
No, I didn't borrow this book from the library. I bought it at a
bookshop.
Bookshop.
Right. The answers are traffic light, bus stop, rush hour, railway station and bookshop. Look at the next activity, children. This is also from your textbook, page 95. Put the smaller words together to make a compound noun. This is very easy, right? The answer is already there.
Yes.
So, what are the two words, miss?
Sun and shine.
It forms?
Sunshine.
Camp and fire form?
Campfire.
Back and pack.
Backpack.
Address and book?
Address book.
Right. Sun and flower?
Sunflower.
Check and in?
Check in.
Where do you check in?
Hotels.
Yes, and to the airports, right? Ready and made.
Ready made.
Table and tennis.
Table tennis.
When you play tennis on tables, that is called?
Table tennis, and that is a sport.
And butter and fly.
Butterfly.
Some and thing.
Something.
Pepper and mint.
Peppermint.
Foot and prints.
Footprints.
Water and melon.
Watermelon.
Dinner and table.
Dinner table.
Well and known.
Well known.
Right. So, these are the words that you formed, children. I hope that activity had been very easy for you, right? The words are there and you formed compound nouns very easily. the next activity is from your workbook, that is also from page 58. Match the items on the right to the items on the left to form compound nouns. What are the words?
Police, wall, basket, bed, dining, lady, washing, hair, water, green.
And in the other side we have machine, cut, table, paper, car, ball, bug, room, house and tank. So let's match, children. The first one is
Police car.
second one,
Wallpaper.
third one,
Basketball. Bedroom. Dining table. Ladybug. Washing machine. Haircut.
and
Water tank.
the last one is
Greenhouse.
greenhouse. Hope you got all the answers correct, children. Again, in your workbook page 58, you have to form compound nouns by using the following words. The words given are
Bow, man, sail, ball, lamp, police, shoe, boat, ball, chair. Cakes, bed, snow, shoe, flag, root, pan, fire, man, rain.
flag, foot, pan, fire, man, rain. So the words are being formed by us. Look at these, children. Rainbow, fireman, snowball, sailboat, bedroom, chairman, policeman and football. So you also can form more compound nouns like this. And then you have to rewrite the following jumbled words to form compound nouns. It was actually difficult, children. Even for us it was difficult. So I formed them. What are the words, miss?
The first one is lookout. B is anyway. However, forever. This is eyelash. Someday, everywhere, doorway. Afternoon, everybody.
Right. So that is the end of our lesson, children. We learned collective nouns and compound nouns. Collective nouns are the words which are used to describe a collection of people, animals or things. And then we learned compound nouns. Compound nouns are formed by adding two or more words together, and there are three types of compound nouns. Those are with space, without space or hyphenated. Hope you got a vast knowledge about these things, children. Suchitra?
Yes, that's right, Miss Niranji. Hope they have enjoyed the lesson today, and I also enjoyed shopping with you, Miss Niranji. So we have bought a lot of items here with us now. And join hands with Guru Gedara, and if you miss these lessons, their YouTube channel is Channel NIE. So stay safe, stay happy, and goodbye, children.
Goodbye.